By the way, let's start this. Dragon Age Fighters is live, and that's the cue for everybody. It's live again. We had a decent time, or a very good time this morning. And we need to talk to Mother Giselle. One character that just can't really... I don't know. Stand that much.
My Lord Inquisitor, it's good of you to speak with me. I have news regarding one of your companions, the Tevinter.
Nothing good, I expect.
If you have reservations about his presence here, I share them. But this is another matter. I have been in
I didn't think that he would say that, by the way.
House Pavas out of Carenas. Are you familiar with them?
He's mentioned his family. They don't appear to be on good terms.
Yes. I believe you're correct. The family sent a letter describing the estrangement from their son and pleading for my aid. They've asked to arrange a meeting quietly without telling him. They fear it's the only way he'll come. Since you seem to be on good terms with the young man, I'd hoped...
I'm not gonna trick Dorian.
Just what kind of meeting do they have in mind?
I believe I just want to talk, to understand why Dorian felt he had to come here. Somewhere private, away from Skyhold.
I doubt, though, that that's what they want.
They don't understand why he's here with the Inquisition. They want him to come home.
What happens if Dorian doesn't agree?
Hopefully that will be the end of it. If not, well, that's why you should be there.
They don't want to tell him. Is it legitimate? Yeah, I mean...
Are you sure this isn't some kind of trap? I mean, the secrecy.
That did occur to me. What if it is a plot of those mages, the Venatori? Another reason to put this in your hands, Inquisitor. I pray that isn't the case. But if it is, you are far better equipped than I to respond to such treachery.
If you think I'm going to trick Dorian into meeting his family...
I feared you might say that. The family will send a retainer to meet the young man at the Red Cliff Tavern, to take him onward. If he truly does not wish this reunion, he can always end the matter there. I pray you change your mind, Inquisitor. Perhaps their letter will persuade you. If there is any chance of success in this, it behooves us to act.
I really just want to go to Dorian and talk to him about it, because... I mean, he will never be happy about this. If we know about the meeting and just take him there. Alright, let's read the letter for once. Your Reverence, I understand that you feel inadequate to the task of bringing Dorian to a secret meeting. Even in the asking, I find it difficult to believe myself, considering my son has rebuffed all contact. This is the only way. I know him. He would be too proud to come if he knew, even just to talk. That is all we wish to do. The thought of Dorian in the south placing himself in path of such dangers alarm us more than I can express. If this somehow succeeds, we have a family retainer at the Vandal Hills watching for Dorian's arrival. He will bring the boy to us somewhere private. If Dorian utterly refuses to go with him, it ends there. And there's nothing we can do. We are at our wits' end. Graciously yours, Magister Halward of the House Pavas. Alright, I'm going to talk to Dorian about this. I mean, there's really no other way to go around it. I'm the freaking Inquisitor. I can't go around tricking people into meetings with their families. Even if it's for the family's own good. The one I know is Dorian. I need to check out what's best for him.
Dorian, there's a letter you need to see.
A letter? Is it a naughty letter? A humorous proposal from some Antivan dowager?
Not quite. It's from your father.
From my father? I see. And what does Magister Hallward want, pray tell?
A meeting.
Show me this letter. I know my son? What my father knows of me would barely fill a thimble. This is so typical. I'm willing to bet this retainer is a henchman, hired to knock me on the head and drag me back to Tevinter.
That would be hard to do while I stood there.
He expects me to travel with Mother Giselle, although Maker knows why he'd think I would. Let's go. Let's meet this so-called family retainer. If it's a trap, we escape and kill everyone. You're good at that. If it's not, I send the man back to my father with a message that he can stick his alarm in his wit's end.
Let's go meet this retainer then.
I wonder how much my father paid this man to wait around just in case I showed. We'll find out soon enough.
It's a pretty easy job, though. Bring Dorian to the Golden Lantern. Alright, we're gonna say once more. I mean, that was the only reasonable way to do it. I'm not gonna trick him into doing it, so... yeah. Valrio. Under her skin. Okay, that's not the... not the one we had. Last resort to good and bring Dorian to the Golden Ladder. Set active. Hinterlands. We need to go here. Red Cliff Village. Probably the most disappointing village in the entire game, if I'm gonna be totally honest, but... alright, let's see here. We're going with Dorian. I mean, Very could get a good laugh out of this. Let's not take Cassandra. Let's take Solus. I don't think this is a matter that Cassandra wants to be bothered with. Or maybe it's good for her to see that he is the man he is. It might actually be. I'm not sure. Gather herbs and metals out in the wild. Use them to craft upgrades to your gear and potions. Explore and find as many varieties as you can. Then what? I do not know. The loading time is incredible. Is there something at Red Cliff Village that they don't want us to see? Is that why they block us with the black loading screen?
There must be something here.
Merchants coming in now say they'll count his bodies while it's destroyed. It's completely gone. Let's say one the Inquisition.
It's going to go away if we don't talk about it, Mother.
Still have a quest there. Alright, the Golden Lantern. Let's see what his father wants. What if it's actually his father standing there? That would be a twist of events. Alright, we're here. It doesn't look all friendly. Now does it? Nothing in here. Nothing in here. There's nothing here. It's empty. Okay, let's check the back then. Something's gotta be wrong, right? We can't go here. Well, we did had our share of bugs before, or glitches, whatever you want to call them. I mean, there's nobody here. Can't go in there. There's nothing in here. It would be. It seems weird that it's totally empty. Might be that the The cutscene just didn't load when we got in. Alright, we're getting out. Then we're getting in again. Maybe we need to use a different door. I don't know. Spirits and demons. When first I summoned her, she was a rose, unwithering, unchanging, and unthorned, a spirit of purest love. And then she became a demon, just like Solas's friend. Alright, going in again. Please work this time. I would be very happy if it did. There we go. The glitches in this game.
Uh-oh, nobody's here. This doesn't bode well.
Dorian.
Father. So the whole story about the family retainer was just, what? A smokescreen?
Then you were told. I apologize for the deception, Inquisitor. I never intended for you to be involved.
Of course not. Magister Parvus couldn't come to Skyhold and be seen with the dread Inquisitor. What would people think? What is this exactly, Father? Ambush? Kidnapping? A warm family reunion?
This is how it has always been.
Considering you lied to get him here, Dorian has every right to be furious.
You don't know the half of it. But maybe you should.
Dorian, there's no need to.
I prefer the company of men. My father disapproves.
That's a big concern in Tevinter, then?
Only if you're trying to live up to an impossible standard. Every Tevinter family is intermarrying to distill the perfect mage, perfect body, perfect mind, the perfect leader. It means every perceived flaw, every aberration is deviant and shameful. It must be hidden.
So that's what all this is about? Who you sleep with?
That's not all it's about.
Dorian, please. If you'll only listen to me.
Why? So you can spout more convenient lies? He taught me to hate blood magic. The resort of the weak mind. Those are his words. But what was the first thing you did when your precious heir refused to play pretend for the rest of his life? You tried to change me.
I only wanted what was best for you.
You wanted the best for you. Your fucking legacy. Anything for that.
Now, I don't want him to leave it like this, but...
Don't leave it like this, Dorian. You'll never forgive yourself.
Tell me why you came.
If I knew, I would drive you to the Inquisition.
You didn't. I joined the Inquisition because it's the right thing to do. Once, I had a father who would have known that.
Once, I had a son who trusted me. A trust I betrayed. I only wanted to talk to him, to hear his voice again. To ask him to forgive me.
That's a turn of events. Now, I do hope that we haven't consuade him to get back to Tevinter, because... Or conveyed him. Or... Consuade? What it's called? I don't know. I don't really care. Anyhow, I hope we haven't done that, because that would be terrible. Oh, he's back at
He
Skyhold.
says we're alike. Too much pride. Once I would have been overjoyed to hear him say that. Now I'm not certain. I don't know if I can forgive him.
Are you all right?
No, not really. Thank you for bringing me out there. It wasn't what I expected, but it's something. Maker knows what you must think of me now, after that whole display.
I think you're very brave.
Brave?
It's not easy to abandon tradition and walk your own path.
At any rate, time to drink myself into a stupor. It's been that sort of day. Join me sometime, if you've a mind.
Very well then.
I don't know what
I
you
shall,
are doing.
Dorian.
I'm being clucked at by a hen, evidently.
Don't play the fool with me, young man.
If I wanted to play the fool, I could be rather more convincing, I assure you.
Your glib tongue does you no credit.
You'd be surprised at the credit my tongue gets me, Your Reverence.
Ooh. Dorian.
Oh,
What's going on here?
It seems the revered mother is concerned about my undue influence over you.
It is just concern. Your worship, you must know how this looks.
You might need
Looks.
to spell it out, my dear.
This man is of Tevinter. His presence at your side, the rumors alone.
What's wrong with him being from Tevinter, specifically?
I'm fully aware that not everyone from the Imperium is the same.
How kind
Right.
of you to notice. Yet still you bow to the opinion of the masses.
The opinion of the masses is based on centuries of evidence. What would you have me tell them?
The truth?
The truth is I do not know you, and neither do they. Thus, these rumors will continue.
Oh? I'd like to hear what these rumors are exactly.
I could not repeat them, your worship.
Repeat them. So, you've shared them before.
See, I meant no disrespect, Inquisitor. Only to ask after this man's intentions. If you feel he is without ulterior motive, then I humbly beg forgiveness of you both.
That's right.
That's something.
This sort of thing happens often, does it?
More than anyone tells you. No one knows their own reputation.
Until someone helpfully informs them.
There is that. She meant well, if that's of any concern. I should ask, do the rumors bother you?
Why should it bother me? Everyone's talking about the Inquisition.
That's good. I'd hate to think I brought you any grief. Perhaps it's odd to say, but I think of you as a friend, Inquisitor. I have precious
Awesome.
few friends. I didn't think to find one here. Don't speak. I detest confessions, and I'd like to get this over with. Allow me to say I'll stand beside you, against Corypheus, my countryman, or spurious rumor, so long as you'll have me.
I'm glad to hear that, Dorian. Thank you. Alright, let's talk to Dorian again and see if there's something more we can talk about.
Done, I see.
Begin the Romans with Dorian.
I should go.
Naturally.
I don't really feel like beginning a romance with him. Let's see here, we have Solus, Liliana. That's good, that's good. I think we should just continue to talk a little bit to our fellow guests and compadres in this little journey of everything. I should probably, though, go to the war table first. Lose my way. I'm gonna go to the war table, though, and try to find the amulets for Cole and... the seekers for Cassandra. Yeah, that's what we need to do. That is what we need to do. Summon my war table. Oh, we got an Inquisition perk. Okay, let's try to get these Death Tad fight tools. I can't. 4 points needed in this the category. Oh, come on. All right. Grants significant increase to discovery range searching. Oh, that's nice. Grants additional 50 XP for each foe studied, including those already completed. Applied retroactively. Then we don't really need it right now, though. Alright, I'm gonna go with the Eagle Eye. And we have to wait for another Inquisition perk for that to happen. But anywho, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Alright, let's see here. Aid those impacted by civil war. The consequences of Blackwall's lies. We can make use of the Grey War in 3Ds. However, we can. We're so close to Corypheus, we'll need everything we can to use this final push. Pursue the buffoon. These ones we've already done.
It was interesting to see how much has changed in Halam Shiral. And so little. Madame Méprise is a fixture. The sun will grow cold before she retires.
Alliances of Serbian deadlock. Nobility and casualty. A present for Bianca. Alright, Liliana. Since Liliana is the one who does this the best, so it's all good in the hood that she was the only one who could do it. The Serpent of Navarra. Nope, that's not the one I need to do right now. Let's see here. Dance with the Dovier Del. Gain access, investigate the Exalted Plains. These are done. Exalted Plain resources, not something we need right now. What pride has wrought. Investigate the Elven ruins. I just need to do this really thoroughly, because I don't want to miss anything. Alright. Doesn't seem to be here. We have a lot of things here though. Follow my resources, rescue soldiers, we've done that. Locate the missing seekers. That's the one I need to do, but we can't do it because Liliana's busy? Maybe? Alright, we know that that one's there though. Continue your predecessors' work, hinders resources. It's weird that they have a different name for the thing we need to do on the war table compared to what it's called in Journal, because I was searching for what the Journal quest was named, and that's not what that was. Stop the rumors, power for a prize. Form a darkness of an affiliate. Let's see here. Celebrate the dragon slaying. Word is spread about the dragon the Inquisitor killed. That might be nice. Let's see here. Red Jenny Inquisition needs bees. New to the crew, young and hopeful. What's this? Nope. Deploy Reason Evangeline. We have performed our wounds. We're ready to serve the Inquisition as you see fit. Evangeline has friends among the Elysian nobility and may listen to our cause. We have familiar causes. Reason Evangeline. Wasn't those the guys that were friends with Cole? That's actually pretty nice to have, I think. Rumors of Maleficarium. I'm just gonna check what these guys are. Might not be the most interesting thing we've ever done, but the Terran of Highever. Hard in Hightown. Unsavory parallels. Okay. Maybe I just need to do that quest before I can talk about obtain an apple emerald for coal. That's busy as well. Alright then, well. 15 minutes, I guess we can wait that. Alright, I guess we need to do some other quests before we can do the other ones. I think maybe Liliana and Josephine are the ones that need to secure the amulet and go with us for the Seekers. If that's the case, I'm a little bit saddened, but we can deal with that, can't we? Alright, let's see here. A present. A present for Cassandra. What did it say that? See, we have something new. Rocket Rescue. Have a night in Enchanted. I haven't done that still. Very well then. Alright. Let's go for the Inner Circle. Memories of the Grey Warden. We only need one Meyer artifact. Promise of Destruction. That one we can do, but we can't really do that one yet because we need to open a locked door. Send scouts to investigate possible amulet locations. We're gonna do that later. Travel to Hinterlands with Solus. I learned this of an artifact in the Hinterlands that he wishes to study. Enter Volamar. Is that on the war table as well? Nope. Alright. Then we're certainly going to do that. We are certainly going to do it. We are certainly going to do that. It's in the Hinterlands, apparently. And that's where we need to go. Someplace we haven't been before. But it's pretty close to our camp, so. I like the new picture on Dorian. Varric. Solus didn't get a new picture yet. I think we need to start talking to the Iron Bull as well. To get him on our side. And we still have a couple of quests. I think we should just focus on trying to get everybody on a good side for now. I do usually enjoy these kind of quests myself. Let's see here. I want to try to get Cole with me. Okay. Come on. Travel to location. Let's have Varric with us. Let's have Cole with us. And let's have Solus with us. Nope. I want to have a Dorian. My dear old Dorian. Maybe I should grow my mustache so long and big that it covers my mouth so you can't see me while I'm talking. Then I can have like a recording on in the background. So I really don't need to talk. I can just sit there in game. Maybe I should have someone else talk. That would be a mindfuck, wouldn't it? I can just sit like this. And it would look like I was the one talking, but I wasn't really. Might have been the worst idea I've ever had. Don't sue me for it though. Let's see how we're supposed to get in here. If we just get up, yeah, that might be the way. If this is a dwarven cavern of sorts, I'm all up for it. I love the dwarven stuff in this game. The dwarven stuff is one of the strongest things, but it has been... For me, it has been really poorly executed. I mean, there's almost no dwarven-related quests. I don't know what that is. And here, now we're talking about it. Talking about the devil. Oh. Thought you died.
Lyrium smuggling would be profitable around here.